because you need to know now.
This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
It's time for something different.
There's been enough thinking.
Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up religion.
Don't be so serious about everything.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Let's just chill, huh?
Let's have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Four bananas make a bunch of 7 anymore. Over hill and highway, the banana buckets go. Bananas bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun. Making up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is rolling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Well, today is National Banana Split Day. Now, I know we're talking about the dessert. The lovely ice cream wedged in between two lovely slices of banana. I get that. Sour whipped cream. Almost said sour cream. You don't want to put that on a banana split. Whipped cream, cherries, some diced nuts. But that is the theme from one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Does anybody remember the Banana Splits? This was a show that I'm pretty sure was conceived on LSD. It was it wasn't Hanna-Barbera. It was Sid and Marty Krofft, and those guys were nuts. They were on something when they came up with some of these ideas for their cartoons. Oh my gosh. But this show were 3 characters. If I can remember their names, let's see. One was I know one was Bingo and Snorky. Those are the 2 that I remember. Bingo and Snorky. But man, oh man, it was so much fun. They were guys in these goofy costumes, playing music and riding around in doom buggies. I mean, doesn't that sound like an idea that was maybe induced by some sort of drug? And they used to do a show down at Kings Island. They had a big stage and everything. And I want to say it was in like the kids' land, because it was really a kid's show, but yeah, it was different. It was a different thing. And in fact, I vaguely recall that a couple of years ago, I think they came out with a movie. Ian, will you look into that? Could you just do a Google Banana Splits movie? And it might have been a slasher film. It was? Yeah. That's what I wondered. I wonder if you could find that somewhere on YouTube or Netflix or Amazon. I don't know. Anyway, it's National Banana Split show or day, whatever. Coming up tonight on the show, we have Blink 182 tickets to give away. They're going to be playing at River Bend on Tuesday, September 16th, here in a couple of weeks. And we've got a current events quiz. Also, Florida Man, Florida Woman stories. Remember that guy that we talked about on the show maybe a month ago who was busted for sniffing a woman's butt in California inside of a store? He got busted again. Within weeks, he was busted again for doing the same thing. The first thing I wanted to get to, and I'm hoping that somebody out there, some edge heads, know this guy. His name is Chandler Steele. I tried to find him on Facebook. Honestly, I didn't do a super deep dive, but he's a local guy. And I saw a story about him today. I guess he lives in Xenia, but this is awesome. He finished, I guess, he finished third in some sort of world yo-yo contest. You know, the yo-yo. He finished third. This guy's 27. He's from Xenia. There's a really good story about him I saw on DaytonDailyNews.com. I guess when he was a kid, he moved from Jamestown to Springboro, became friends with a family that were all into yo-yos. So he went and hung out at their house, and they would all play yo-yos. And he became obsessed. And then in 2009, I guess he took his first shot into the competition, or 2011, at the some sort of yo-yo championship at Ohio State. And he finished 8th. And since then, he has climbed the yo-yo world, which I just love that phrase, the yo-yo world. He won the Illinois State Contest in 2017. He finished 5th in the U.S. Nationals in 2018. He finished 7th at the national event in 2022, 10th in 23, and 7th again last year before finishing 2nd this year. Steele finished 2nd in the national championship in Vegas this past June behind another local resident, Connor Seals of Oakwood. Wait a second. We have 2 yo-yo heroes here in the Miami Valley? How did I not know this? How did I not know this? Oh my gosh. Steele finished 3rd in the 1A freestyle division at the Yo-Yo World Contest earlier this month in Prague, the Czech Republic. And I guess he got a standing ovation when he was finished with his yo-yo routine. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. That's the kind of quality guest I need on the show. So if anybody knows Chandler Steele, again, the story says he lives in Xenia. I'm putting out an APB for this yo-yo hero. And also, while we're at it, Connor Seals of Oakwood. If he's also a yo-yo champion, I want to have them both on the show. How cool would that be? Dueling yo-yos. I would love that. I would love that. And they're both from right here in the Miami Valley. Are you kidding me? It just doesn't get better than that. So if you happen to know Chandler Steele or you know Connor Seals, Chandler's from Xenia or lives in Xenia and Connor's from Oakwood, get a hold of them and tell them to contact me or contact me directly and give me their information. I would love to chat with them. I'd love to have them on the show. That would be great. Let's talk to David in Miamisburg. Hey, David.
Hey.
Hey,
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
I was calling about the Banana Split show.
Yes, the Banana Splits. Do you remember? I don't know how old you are, David, but they used to have a show or did a live show at Kings Island. Do you remember that at all?
I do remember that. I do know that they were created by Hanna-Barbera, which is why they had the show at Kings Island.
Was it Hanna-Barbera? I thought it was Sid and Marty Krofft.
No, it was Hanna-Barbera. That's why they had the show down at Kings Island, because of Kings Island was Hanna-Barbera land.
Right, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And all those characters. And they also, the opening credits were filmed at Kings Island because they were riding the ride.
Ah, okay, and yeah.
They drove those 6-wheel all-terrain vehicles.
I remember them. I remember the TV show where they would be like in dune buggies.
No, they were 6-wheel ATVs.
Okay, all right.
And you're right. One was big. I think there were actually 4 of them.
Yeah, there were 4. I remember Bingo.
Who was like a gorilla. Sharky was an elephant.
Right.
And then they had one that looked like that was a dog. It looked kind of like a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and a Beagle.
Here, I just looked it up on my phone. There was Fleagle, Drooper, Snorky, and Bingo. Those those were the banana splits.
Trooper, was he? Trooper, was he like kind of like a cougar or something? Or
He
a wolf?
was no, he looks like a dog with a big red nose and a hat. Like a firefighter's hat or police hat or something. And then Flegel, he was a guitar player. He was also a dog. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Drooper was, maybe he does kind of look like some sort of cat. I don't know. But anyway, it was a great show. And don't you think it was drug induced, the inspiration? It was pretty crazy. I think it was. I think it was.
I don't think it was that crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think for the time it was crazy.
They had like little short shows inside the show. Like one was on this island.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember watching it when I was very, very young, but anyway.
Had a cute blonde.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I probably didn't even notice her. All right, David.
I'm a little older than you, so I probably noticed that more.
Okay, I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks. I'm going to have to find those on YouTube. Find some old episodes of the Banana Splits. Fill my time up this evening.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O. Double D.
H. Oh. Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Now from the WHIO News Center, here are the three big things you need to know. 2 men.
Oh, thank you, Kim. I'm going to talk about it here in a little bit. All right. How's everybody doing on TikTok tonight? If you didn't know, this show is it's an afternoon live talk show on WHIO Radio in Dayton, Ohio. And I don't talk politics. We just talked about the banana splits. And a guy, two guys actually from Dayton who are yo-yo world champions. Got to make that happen, man. We got to find these yo-yo guys. How can we have two yo-yo heroes from the Miami Valley and how do I not know that? Hey, we had breakfast catered this morning here at the station. Guess what we had? Cracker Barrel. And not a word was said about their logo. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
$840.
More students in Darke County will have their first day of school tomorrow. We'll have the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
I love the show so much.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I think Ron forgot where he was at for a minute. Yes.
Am I on? Yes.
You're on.
I will have to give it to Sierra because she completely changed the copy over here.
Oh.
And I was a small hair away from calling this Todd's tailgate party.
Oh.
I almost did.
No biggie. I forget what I'm doing half the time.
Instead of just reading it, I just sounded drunk.
No,
So,
it sounded good. You sound great. A little, whatever. Anyway, back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. We got some breaking the law news. This is breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. And it has to do with me. You know, a couple of years ago, I was leaving the Kroger in Beaver Creek, and I watched a guy, and it didn't dawn on me immediately what he was doing, but he rolled out a giant cart of meat, but he rolled it out the entrance into the store. And I thought, well, that's odd. Okay. And I'm walking, I'm doing my thing, and I see security come and basically tackle the guy. He was trying to steal meat. Not very sneaky, just wheeling it out in a cart. Well, here's a story I saw today on WHIO.com. This is from Livingston Parish, Louisiana. A man who law enforcement called the Beef Bandit was arrested after he was caught with nearly $800 worth of meat stuffed in his pants. Now, this is what witnesses say they saw. This guy with a huge pants full of meat. And this is what cops found when they were able to pull him over. They caught him. This is what he had in his pants when he was exiting the store. 2 packs of lean hamburger meat, 4 packs of ribeyes, and 3 packs of Angus ribeyes. All of that in his pants. That's a lot of meat in his pants. Sheriff also discovered that in the vehicle there was more than a dozen packs of meat in his trunk, which had been stolen from a local Sam's Club. 57-year-old man is facing felony charges, and he has quite the extensive theft conviction, 74 arrests. Wow, 26 of them for meat, or for theft of probably meat. But that's a lot of meat to stuff in your pants, I'll tell you.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Spell it out.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Is it back? Anybody? I don't think so. Some issue. Let's see. We're having trouble. It's maybe as soon as it's possible. The stream was entered, deleted, Facebook. Well, we're keep trying to let you know. So please check Facebook.